What is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Austin here from the nutrition store, and I've got a product spotlight on Immortal X. So Immortal X is the new pre-workout on the block, so to speak, and it is extremely high stim. This is an absolutely jam-packed formula, and I can definitely tell that it has a very unique feeling to it as opposed to some of these super heavy focus agents, or focus heavy pre-workouts, I should say. This one has almost extreme alertness. You'll see that whenever I talk about the ingredients here. So first off, we're looking at a whole bunch of B vitamins that can possibly help with the absorption of all these other ingredients. But then we get into the Rage Pump and Endurance Matrix. Here we have a clinical dose of 4 grams of citrulline. Citrulline is just the amino acid that converts to arginine in the kidneys, which tells the body to produce nitric oxide, enhancing blood flow. Then we've got 2.5 grams of betaine anhydrous, which is just an osmoregulator for creatine, which can possibly help the absorption of it and maybe help it work a little. Then we're looking at 1 gram of pink Himalayan sea salt, which is the only other product I've ever seen with 1 gram of sea salt in it. Again, if you're extremely hydrated, salt is an amazing vasodilator. We have 400 milligrams of pine bark extract, which is said to stimulate the central nervous system, which can increase blood flow. Lastly, for the pump ingredients, we've got horny goat weed. My favorite. Horny goat weed can simply also increase blood flow and is often used as an aphrodisiac. And here we get to the fun stuff, the stimulants. This is the Rage Energy and Cognitive Matrix. We're starting with 2 grams of L-tyrosine. Tyrosine is typically used as a de-stressor. You can find it in some sleep products, but it's mostly used as a stimulant. It's used to produce dopamine and noradrenaline. So we typically find this in a lot of beneficial or stim-heavy pre-workouts. Then we have a very hefty dose of 400 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. That is the very quick-acting caffeine, the one you typically find in anything like a Bang, Raise, any energy drink out there. 400 milligrams is not a small amount. Then we have N-phenethyl dimethylamine citrate, or urea gerensis. Urea gerensis increases noradrenaline and dopamine in the brain, which should increase mood. And you're getting a nice dose of 250 milligrams in this product. Right underneath that, you have theobromine, which is a compound found in chocolate that is extremely similar to caffeine. So again, just something more for a little bit of alertness and a little bit of edge and cognition. Next, we have Infinergy, which at 100 milligrams, which is caffeine dimalate. As you can see, now we are up to 500 milligrams of caffeine.
I'm in danger.
Given Infinergy is not 100% pure, but you are just still slightly under 500 milligrams of caffeine. 75 milligrams of synephrine hydrochloride. Synephrine is a bronchodilator, helps you breathe better. The more oxygen you get to the brain, the more focus and alertness you're gonna have. I could definitely feel every single milligram of this synephrine in my workout. I noticed I could breathe a whole lot better. Next is holocystine hydrochloride at 75 milligrams, which can be synergistic with tyrosine and is structurally similar to synephrine and ephedrine. Hey look, it's another caffeine. Now we have caffeine citrate at 75 milligrams. Again, not 100% pure. After you do the math, you're still looking at right at 500 milligrams of caffeine throughout this entire product. Next we have Huperzia serrata extract, which is just something that can increase blood flow and cognition. Lastly, we've got Rauwolfia vomitoria extract, which is basically alpha-yohimbe. Alpha-yohimbe is an extremely potent stimulant and also another aphrodisiac. And that has been the rundown of Immortal X. I love this product. It gives you a very nice pump. It's not meant to be a pump product, but it does a damn good job of it. And the stimulant profile is extremely unique. I don't think I've felt another pre-workout that feels like this. Not saying it's the strongest one I've ever had, but it has a very unique feel to it. You did a good job, Nick.